All right, so we got some news yesterday from Bloomberg about 8/8 Robotaxi Day unveiling being delayed into October. And on that news, Tesla fell about 8% yesterday. As I record this, Tesla's up like 3.5% again. So the yo-yo continues. But let's talk about this non-event from Bloomberg, which, by the way, is probably true. Elon has not denied it. A lot of people are saying that the fact that he hasn't said anything tells you that it's actually a fake story. Some people are saying that because of the blackout period going on in Tesla right now, Elon can't comment on it, which I actually don't think is true. I think if an event is canceled, even during your blackout period, you're allowed to say that. I think Elon is in the midst of finding out exactly all the people that have leaked this out to Bloomberg and trying to fire them. That's my take on this. But why did the stock fall 8%? Now get this, okay? This is where I think people get often very confused. The same people that tell us Tesla is not an AI story, Tesla is not a robotics story, Tesla is a car company, are the same people that come out when this type of news comes out with the Robotaxi event just being delayed a couple of months and say Tesla needs to crash 20% on this news. Wait, hold on. I thought Tesla was not an AI story. I thought Robotaxi has nothing to do with Tesla's fundamentals. If that were true, like the haters like to say, Tesla would not have fallen 8% yesterday on this news. The fact that it fell 8% on the news tells you that Wall Street is valuing this Robotaxi event a decent amount. Now, up 3.5% today. To my knowledge, I haven't seen any refutation of the Bloomberg article. I'm just going to proceed with the assumption that the story is true. But here's like the bottom line, right? 12.5 is not out yet. I'm driving 12.4 what is it? 12 FSD 12.4.3 at the moment. I wouldn't say it's a 5 or 10x improvement over 12.3.6. And on top of that, there's a couple of quirks that I still want it to figure out. I mean, it's still amazing. I love using it. I'm using it right now. But the 12.5 is really what I think they want to demo. 12.5 has some amazing rumored features. I'll talk about them in a second here. But remember, 12.5, what was the timeline? The timeline originally for 12.5 was late June. Elon tweeted this out. Look, folks, we're in the middle of July at this point, and 12.4 essentially just got rolled out wide release for the first time. So we're looking at about 4 to 6 weeks probably until 12.5. And so that puts us into, end of August territory. If that puts us into end of August territory, maybe a month to plan an event, like October seems to make like a lot of sense for them to push it out. In the grand scheme of things, 2 months here pushing of the event, it's a big fat nothing burger, right? It's a big fat nothing burger if you think about it. But yes, it's going to be a huge news story because Tesla is delaying what people like to say is fake technology. I don't know. I'm here sitting in my car as it's driving me over to work at the moment. I don't really think there's anything fake about this. Yes, it has its quirks, but I've seen what FSD V11 was, and I see what 12.3 was, and now I see what 12.4 was. I have seen progress. I'm still an FSD baby for all intents and purposes, but anyway, so this news has kind of set Tesla astray here a little bit in terms of stock price, but the recovery here today is decent, 3.5% on a Friday. So my guess is this: as we sit here and we talk about FSD, I think after hours today we're going to hear a whole lot more about FSD. So that's one of the quirks that it has right there. It's one of the biggest. That's one of the biggest ones that I want. I want actually them to fix. Is this freaking? Here we go. Is this freaking? We have flashing green lights here in Vancouver, which means that they're pedestrian controlled green lights, and it used to do this major hesitation on them, like stop, start, like enough where I'm like tapping the gas at like every intersection that's a pedestrian controlled. Now it's a little bit, but it needs to get better. Anyways, I digress. But my prediction is that after hours today, Elon is going to start tweeting nonstop about FSD, about Tesla. I think it's coming up. Oh yeah, nice merge. Very nice. I think after hours today, and someone hold me to it if it doesn't happen, I think by tonight we'll get a bunch of tweets from Elon after market about FSD and about how, you know, the rollout's going, or hopefully how the event is. But we'll hear about FSD, I think, today. Oh, this is much smoother. All right, keep going. There we go. There's a pedestrian there. This is much smoother. Actually, this turn I'm about to go on, I wish I could show you guys, has been a trouble spot for it. Let's see if 12.4 is any better. So it needs to switch over to the lane. The road is straight now. Here's the pedestrian controlled, back and forth. All right, switch lanes. Okay, hasn't switched lanes yet. I would have switched lanes because okay, here we go. Switch lanes now. The lane switching, it's very aggressive, I will say, on FSD. Like, you know, it kind of lets people make the way for you. This little granny let me in though. All right, so much love. Thanks everyone for watching. Those are my thoughts and news update of the day. Hit subscribe on your way out. I'll catch you next one. Peace.